second wine glass is what we talk about, the crisp white. Okay, please. The crisp white. Now, crispy white wine, we normally we talk about Riesling. Riesling is one of the wine that really encouraging in this is nice acidity. Okay, but we also have a lot of like Sauvignon Blanc, like all these different grape variety, like even Shanny. You really always want to have it very nice, balanced, showing the crispiness. Okay, that is something. Now, in designing a wine glass, when we have the first sketch out, when we put all our idea together, we already find that we are crazy. When we look at the first prototype, we find that none of the glass, they are in the same shape. When we put all the drawing back to the factory of course have their engineer. The engineer is modifying all our hand sketch and also doing all the machinery possible that can produce this syrup glass. And when it comes to their drawing, their shop drawing, all the glass come to a very similar shape, but turn into not my perfection of function. And we have the other argument. This time I win. That I strongly mentioned to the factory. I say, I don't care this syrup glass not in the same shape. And you can see that in front of you. They are not a set. None of the wine glasses, they are really similar shape, similar style. If you look into like the Hong Kong hip, they always have the same shape. Like the Shanghai show, they always have the round bowl shape. Okay? But this cereal, they are not following any direction. They are not following any. Because we want the glass to have its strongest functional. Two white wine glass, just let me borrow yours. Totally can't say they are the same cereal. Okay? Even though you have one white and one red, you can't tell they are the same cereal. The most symmetric one you can say is like these two. But if you look into that, you don't know which one is red, which one is white. Because they have the same size, almost. One is 400, one is 430, I believe. That's it. Okay? That's why a lot of people say that we are crazy. Yes, we are crazy. Because we want to give you something different. We want to give you the best tools that you can talk with your customer why they need to have this syrup. Why they need to come to your restaurants, enjoy the most out of their experience. That's why we make it crazy. And finally, the factory and the company agree that we keep the original shaping at the most beginning already. Okay? That's why for the crispiness, now, when we talk about wine glasses selection, a lot of people like this sort of shape, right? But do you know why you want this? White wine glass. A lot of people using this sort of white wine glass. But why you want this? This one is like an enlarged ISO. But the ISO is, first, is smaller. The bowl proportionally bigger. And also when you come to the lining, it's straight. Now, this is very classic style of white wine glass. But why we call it classic? Because as I mentioned before, most of the white wine, we want to enjoy its acidity. And this glass can strongly reserve the acidity from the wine. That's why no matter how you treat it, when you drink it, you still find the same. And because we really want to have it strongly function, the opening is getting smaller. That can concave all the aroma again. But don't forget that when you have a very high acidic wine like Riesling, that normally they have some sort of very punchy agents from the nose, from its nose. That's why we want to cut it down a little bit. When you enjoy it, you enjoy the very round, easy nosing instead of very punchy. Okay, that's why both sides is a little bit longer. Smaller opening, longer nosing. Okay? Now, even though you turn the wine, you nose it now. You get all the floral, all these flower agents, touch of the honey. You get some spices as well, like some white peppercorn, I believe. And also some, start to have some gasoline, because the wine is not that cold, okay? The gasoline smell is really coming out. It's interesting, okay? Now, you need to memorize all these notes, even though you use a deep sniffing. Still not that sharp, right? You find that it's easier. It's still acceptable, okay? Drink a little bit. Don't drink it all. I know that you can, but don't. Okay? Drink just one quarter of it. The wine is fresh. Good acidity, right? It's fresh. Now, do it. This is your rich white. Next to the crisp white is the rich white. Pour the wine over. Just pour it over. Just pour over. Okay? Doing exactly the same what you have done with the crispy white. Just turn a little bit. Okay? Nose it. What happened? Do you nose it different? What sort of difference is it? I want to find out from you. What's the difference? Sophie? The creaminess is really coming out. Much more honey. And spices. What happened to the spices? Much spicy. Right? You find that? The spice agent is coming much more. Open up. You turn it. Why? Because we have the aluminium at the back. We have curl line underneath. It encourages all the agents, everything is really coming out. That's why you nose much more. But which nose that you prefer a little bit better? Which nose you like a little bit better? Crispy glass or this one? Crispy one. Because it's too punchy, too strong. My eye is really sharp. And also the gasoline. The gasoline is really coming out. Okay, drink a quarter from it as well. Not all, okay. What happened? The acidity gone. Full, rich, powerful. Okay, now go back to the crispy glass. We are not magicians. We're just wine lovers, don't forget. Go back to the crispy glass. Turn it, doing the same thing, sniff it. The floral coming back. Gasoline toned down. Okay, and touch of the honey and spices lowering down drastically. Okay, and drink it. Acidity come back. Same glass. Some people say that, because you turn the glass from here to there, that's why the temperature getting warmer. Now coming back. Taste yourself. Classify yourself. Your palate tell the truth. When you use this glass, all the freshness, all the acidity, come back. Okay? That's just simply how beauty of this glass that it is. Because when you drink it, all the wine is really coming straight. All the way to the mouth. It's like an arrow coming out to your tongue. Okay? That's why when the wine drop on your tongue, first you feel some mineral and body. That right away it slide off from both sides to your tongue. And you feel all the acidity. Okay? When it using this glass, it's much shorter in the nosing. You can see that is such a big difference. Okay? Much shorter. That's why when you nose the wine, all these spices agents come to you directly to your nose. Okay? And also because the encouragement of the curd line, the flavoring agent is really coming out. That's why you find much more punchy, much more strong, and occupying the whole nosing agents. Okay? When you drink it, it comes slower. When it comes slower, you find that they're all sitting on your tongue, not running out. That's why you feel the body. You feel the power of the wine. Okay? But that is different. Okay? When we try to manage our desire, when we try to manage our feeling of wine, we need to manage where the wine goes. That's why the tulip opening helping the fruitiness, the narrower, sharper pointing that encourage the wine come to the body. Okay? Slower it is, that the heavier the body it is. Okay? Now, when we talk about a rich white, as I mentioned before, it's not only some great variety that has its own body structure, power already. Like, for instance, the most wide growing Chardonnay. This is its character. You have a lot of tropical fruit agents, but at the same time, it can easy to go with wood cast, right? They always like to reserve in wood cast, and then that's why all around the world, the best Chardonnay now is still talking about the Montrachet, right? Brie Montrachet, Cécile Montrachet, whatever Montrachet is talking about. And also you have the Meursault. You also have some beautiful Napa wood reserve, like the Cake Bread Chardonnay is one of the best Napa Chardonnay that I like. Chaprichi from Argentina, but that one a little bit too heavy version. That you can see the Chardonnays later. The other white grape variety is Grenache Blanc. Grenache Blanc, that they are really powerful body structure. They can be wood reserve, but they can stand it alone, but still powerful body structurized. Okay, this sort of grape variety that we really want them to open before we appreciate them. That's why we use this, as we mentioned a little bit, the curd line underneath, the Allumiere. The Allumiere is helping the wine to drastically open it up right away. Because if you have the wood reserve like this one, and you will find that the aroma is really concave. Now, if you don't turn the glass, you try it, let the wine stand in your glass for, say, 2 minutes. Don't turn it at all. Don't turn it at all. Okay, around 2 minutes later. Then you just nose it. Big sniff, nose it. You will find that the wine is just, I didn't nose it out. It should be like sweet corn soup, some sort of like mango steam, preserved mango, something like that. But when you turn the wine, you will find that such a big difference because of the Allumiere. Okay, maybe you can try now already. Don't turn the glass, just let it stew, and then sniff. Yeah, like the sweet corn character. Canned juice, right? A bit of the mango steam. And that's it. Not much nose that you can find out from this because it's because of the wood reserve. It conceals all the flavoring agents. Okay. Now turn the wine glass. Turn the wine glass. You like 10 times, 20 times, up to you. Now you nose it again. Wow. You have all the tropical fruits come out. You have the mango, you have the preserved mango, you have the jackfruits. Now you have a lot of mineral agents as well. Vanilla. Is it amazing? Do you find a big difference between? Okay. Now I hope that you have empty crispy white. You have an empty crispy white. As I mentioned, either you drink it or you pour it to the last glass, the universal. Pour the crispy white wine to the last one. And then you pour this Chardonnay to the crispy glass, crisp white glass. Okay? Now, because you just pour the wine over, don't wait. Turn it. Try to access all this aroma. And then using the deep nosing, You smell anything? Do you smell anything? Do you smell anything? Nothing. What do you smell? Make it stronger. What do you smell? Anything? Yes, some floral. A little bit of the white flowers, small little white flowers, like the edelweiss, like jasmine. You smell anything? Okay, pull back. You smell. You get all the fruit agents come back. Right? This is your own glass. This is your own wine. I didn't do anything for you. I'm not a magician, but the design of the glass. Okay? Okay, if you are drinking this Chardonnay, which glass that you prefer? That's why you can say that, you can tell yourself why I need to have this glass. Okay, drink out of it. Okay, now this time, because the wine is so full, so rich, I have a lot of fruit agents around my mouth already. That's why I don't mind to have the wine having a stronger body. It's really full body, right? A little bit of the mineral on both sides of your tongue. Acidity is just fresh. Now turn it to this crisp glass. Okay, drink out of it. What happened? Acidity coming much fresher. Okay? The wine become much alive. Is it? And all these acidity agents running around your mouth, beautifying it. Now, after drinking, which glass you like? The full, powerful body glass or the crispy, fresh glass? Now, if this is a bottle of Le Montrachet, talk about 10,000 Thai baht per bottle, okay? Then I will use this glass. But if this is a Trapiche, heavy, oaky, woody Chardonnay, I will use this glass. More freshness. Because the Trapiche Chardonnay is too heavy. Now this is my second desire. How you want the wine to perform. Right? If this is a Le Montrachet, I want the wine to perform on its best. That's why I will use this rich white, let the wine to open up to show me what sort of strength, what kind of character, what sort of balance that in its wine. But if this one is already a very known, heavy, oaky, powerful Chardonnay, like for instance, some of the Australian Chardonnay, they're really overpowering. Then I want the wine to tune down of the power a little bit, bring back the freshness. I will use the crisp white to encourage the acidity a little bit more, to balance off all these oaky, woody, wood chip characters. Something that you really smell like canned juice, all these things that you want to cut them off. Okay? That's why different desire help you to know which glass that you should select it for. Okay? That's why now you can really feel that these two wine glasses can serve all white wine around the world. Because you right away know that this wine is really enjoying with its crispiness, or to open all the body and enjoy its depth of the wine.